son, my hair a little crazy. What up, y'all? It's your motherfucking boy. My name is Zachary Valle. I just got off work, 8-hour shifts, 20 years old, 165 pounds with a stature of 5'8". Just a young, you know what I'm saying, positive, energetic individual. I wanted to come on here real quick today and talk about why your future self is watching yourself today. Hey, bro, I'm 20 years old. At my young age, bro, I've accomplished a lot. I'll run it all down by you real quick. I've been in 2 relationships. I've been in 2 breakups. I've had 1, 2, we'll just say like 5 cars. El Camino, Toyota Camry, the Nissan Sentra, the Dodge Ram, and the now present Leaf. I've worked at least 7 jobs. Started at age 15, Yoshinoya, Santa Monica, Pacific Park, Rubio's, MC Welding in Wyoming, Jiffy Lube, 360 Behavioral Health, Cal Jump, Fox Studios. I'm on my 8th job, gang, and I'm still working at Cal Jump. So, yeah, what else? It's a lot of stuff that's gone on. But I'm watching who I was back then, bro. Right now, I'm watching and I reminisce on who I was and where I was at and what I was doing in these moments, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's important stuff. It's important stuff because, man, sometimes I just want to go back in time and tell that little kid, you know what I'm saying, some of the stuff that I know now. But that's not how life works. That's not how stuff goes. Now, I feel like I'm aware of it. Now I'm aware that my future self is watching who I am right now. You know how I know that shit, bro? I journal a lot. I journal a lot of my daily life. Sometimes I just put on my camera and I just talk to you. Now I'm able to look back on events in my life that transpired. And sometimes I don't remember this shit. Sometimes I look at it and I'm like reading it and I'm like, I don't know, I get brought back to that situation. I'm like, holy, how the hell did I forget that? Because life, bro, it moves so fast, you're gonna forget it, bro. You're gonna forget stuff, bro. You're not gonna remember every part, every point, every pinnacle. You're not gonna remember everything. The past and how it intermingles with the present is very, very important. A lot of people overlook this, okay? A lot of people say the past don't mean shit. A lot of people say that the past is the past. And while it is the past is very important to the present, okay? The past is very important to the present. There might be a person right now living a life they don't want to live, and they might live that life like for 2 more years before deciding, you know what, I gotta give this shit up. There's all these ups and downs, right? There's all these ups and downs, and when you're going through them in life, it's just like, bro, this is just life, bro. I'm just living life. It's ups and downs, blah blah blah. But when you look back on where you come from, you can connect the dots, bro. You know, right now, I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I just don't know. I got a lot of goals and I got an idea, but I don't know how I'm gonna get there just yet exactly 100%, bro. I don't. Because you know why? You know how I know that shit for 100%? Is because I don't know how the fuck I got here right now. Bro, I couldn't have told you from 100-mile radius what was gonna happen in my life. I couldn't tell you it was gonna happen how it happened. I just didn't know. You don't know. That's how this shit go. You don't know. You're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to know, because if I would have known, I would have made a lot of different decisions. And that's why it's imperative that I can't go back in time and talk to little Zach. I can't go back 2 years and talk to, you know what I'm saying, 18-year-old Zach. I can't talk to 17-year-old Zach, you know? He got to figure that shit out on his own, bro. He got to, bro. It's a part of how he learns, and it's a part of his journey. So in the same breath, how do we apply that to today? Well, right now, where I'm at, I'm 20 years old. I got a lot of dreams, a lot of goals, a lot of things I want to do with my life. Once again, do I know exactly how I'm going to get there? No. But you know who does? You know who does know? Hey, bro, the motherfucker that's there, he knows. 25-year-old Zach, 30-year-old Zach, 35-year-old Zach. He knows what I'm about to do. I don't know, but he does. He knows what I'm about to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Him and God, bro. Only him and God know. I want to make his ass proud. You know what I'm saying? I want to make him proud. I want to make myself proud, because I've made myself disappointed. I've made myself mad at myself. I've made myself depressed. I made myself resentful, I've made myself very extremely proud. You gotta choose how you wanna make yourself feel. It's not about what he does. It's not about what happened here. It's not about who dumped you there. It's not about who you dumped there. It's not about who did you wrong. Not about none of that. You know what it's about, bro? You. It's about you. How do you respond to everything that's going on around you, bro? You know what I'm saying? If you go like this, close your eyes. Nobody else is there. Nobody else is there in here. Nobody's with you. You know what I'm saying? Your soul, your intuition, it somehow knows exactly what you really want to do. It somehow knows exactly what you're supposed to do. It can like tell you, you know what I'm saying? I did this, I did that, I did this. I didn't know that was gonna lead to that, and then that was gonna lead to that. I didn't know, and I couldn't. I could never have foreseen what was going to happen in my life. Cause man, when I look back, I don't regret shit. What I do is what I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna regret it. If I make a decision, I gotta lay with it, and I gotta be with it. It is what it is. So I don't regret nothing because I had to learn. But nonetheless, I'm looking at myself in the past, and I'm like, oh man, that's not gonna work. Oh man, that's a misstep. You shouldn't buy that car. But I'm like, hey bro, it is what it is, because you can't foresee everything in love and war. You have to go through this life how you go through it. And this bitch go up and down, gang. It goes up and down, gang. And you gotta bob and weave the punches. You have to bob and weave the punches. You have to get your ass up. When you get knocked down, you get your ass up. And you keep going. Because there is, bro. There is a possibility me and you get to where we want to get to. You know what I'm saying? It's a big ass possibility. It's a probable future. If you make the right moves right now. Don't let your future self down, bro. Make that motherfucker proud, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you do right now directly affects your future. And that's why the past is important. If you gonna know where you going because you know where you been. Tomorrow is affected by right now. So worry about right now, because tomorrow's problems are gonna have problems and shit that you can't foresee. Don't worry about that shit right now, because no matter what, something can just switch up, okay? So you need to worry about right now, what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? You do what you worry about right now enough, you don't have to worry about tomorrow, ever. You just don't have to. You don't have to, you know, because it's gonna take care of itself because of what you're doing right now. And yesterday, they're nothing but lessons, bro. It's nothing but game inside of a book. It's nothing but game inside of a book, bro. You look at the book and you like, okay. Don't do that. Do this. Don't do that. It's game inside of a book. Don't treat it as nothing else. It's nothing you need to be sad, mad, resentful, whatever about. It's none of that, bro. You gotta be like, it happened already. I was embarrassed. I was this. I was sad. I was a loser. I was whatever I felt like I was in that moment. But I'm here now. And I don't have to be what that was. I can look at it and say, all right, I'm going to learn from it. And I'm going to be something different. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go that way. You take this shit one day at a time, gang. Your future self is looking at you right now. So make that motherfucker proud, gang.